Alright, hey guys, it's SL Bushwhacker 66. I'm getting some questions about, I'm just getting into the scenario paintball. I want to know your opinions on some products about RAP4, and I get a lot of questions about RAP4. Are their markers good? Like, why are they so much? And it seems really expensive. Well, what I'm going to do right now is I have my computer up here, and I'm pretty much going to show you around the RAP4 website. Okay, when you open up their website, and this is pretty much, this video is going to explain why their guns are so expensive and pretty much why I don't recommend going for RAP4. I mean, don't get me wrong, RAP4 has some really awesome stuff, but some of their products just concerns me. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to click on guns and markers for just to start off. Okay. RAP4 is known for having really milsim-like markers, and I'm not talking about like really awesome-looking guns with a hopper. I'm talking about concealed air source. You can't. Looks like it has no air source. Real working magazines. It's pretty much as real as it gets. But so as you see that they have a 43 caliber marker category, just like the Kingman training pistols. And you should see it, they have a bunch of the KG training pistols, Ram X50, the RAP4 Desert Eagle pistol, Walther P99. So they have replicas of all different kinds of guns, like the AR-15, the Desert Eagle, the Walther P99. They have all the really replicas, MP5. So all their guns on this website should look really, really realistic. But what I don't like about their guns, like if I click on, let's click on 68 caliber. Now, however, that may sound really awesome to own a gun that has a concealed air source, uses real magazines, is pretty much uses most of the time real parts off of real guns, and it may seem really cool to own a gun that actually can do that and is as real as possible, but the internals of their guns, of most of their guns, such as the T68, as I show you right here, the T6. Let's click on the T68 CQB. Okay, inside, pretty much all this amazing looking gun is on the inside. Okay, all this amazing looking gun is pretty much a Spyder clone. That's all it is on the inside. If you guys ever saw a Tech PB show and took it apart, it's pretty much a Spyder. A couple of years ago, when I was at Invasion Normandy 2008, some guy had this gun, and it was pretty much all it is a Spyder. So what they're doing is pretty much taking a cheap gun and just decking it out with stuff and modifying it just to use a magazine. So it's not really performance, it's really what you're getting is the looks. I mean, you're getting the feel and action of a real gun, but you're not getting performance out of these expensive guns. Pretty much all they are cheaper Spyder clones. And what I also do not like about some RAP4, what RAP4 does is they make these upgrade kits for their guns. And I'll show you right here. My computer is really slow. All right, if we go back to paintball guns and markers, we scroll down, click on 68 caliber, and then we scroll down. Let's click on Spyder. Okay, Spyder is a cheaper gun company. Recently they've been coming out with really good stuff. I'm really admiring what they're coming out with lately. But if you scroll down here. Okay, if you guys all know the Spyder Pilot ACS, okay, with the older version, I'm talking about the 2005 Spyder Pilot ACS. You can probably pick one up on eBay for about 50 bucks. Well, RAP4 currently has them for sale or like a tactical model, okay? And here it is, okay? Now, I know this looks completely ridiculous. All this is a Spyder Pilot ACS, just completely stock with a grenade launcher on it and a stock, okay? And look at the price tag. Right here, $650. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. $650 all right, for pretty much a Spyder with a grenade launcher on it. Once again, you're not getting performance, you're pretty much getting looks and feel. But and that's what I just don't like about it, is that they're taking cheap guns like this. I'll give you another example. They're taking cheap guns like a Spyder, like an old 2005 Spyder, putting really expensive stuff on it, and then jacking up the price to $600, and that's just not gonna sell. I hate to break it to you guys, but that's just not gonna sell. Let's click on, okay, the Storm, RAP4 Storm paintball gun. This is another cheap paintball gun made by RAP4, and yet again, once again, all it is a Spyder, okay? And here's the base model, which is called the SMG, all right? As you see, is discontinued, but here it is, okay? Pretty much all it is it's a Spyder, pretty much, or like an icon, 32 degrees icon. That's pretty much all it is. It's a Spyder. Has the tall feed neck, the Spyder double trigger, no regulator, okay, and a short 3-inch barrel, which is why they call it the SMG. Now, as you see, it's just pretty much looks like a Spyder, okay? Base price, $80, okay? Now we're gonna go back to the Storm page. Oops. So we're gonna go back, and as you see here, they have upgraded models of that exact gun that we were just looking at. So let's go to the top upgraded model, all right, of the Spyder clone called the Storm. So we're going back to the Spyder clone called the Storm, and here it is, okay? What this is pretty much the same exact gun, which is the $78 Spyder clone with 3 grenade launchers on it, a bipod, M16 barrel, mock silencer, mock magazine, collapsible car stock, laser sight, flashlight, pretty much everything, okay? And it's called the Perfect Storm. So what they did, once again, is they took a cheap $70, $80 gun, put a bunch of stuff on it, and look at the base price, $1,200. I don't know about you guys, but I'd rather have an Ego, okay? That instead of some $80 gun with 3 grenade launchers on it. So that's pretty much why. Okay, that's pretty much it for my RAP4 and why I don't like RAP4 that much. But while I'm here, I don't want to seem like I'm flaming RAP4 or anything. I really like RAP4 for some of the stuff they come out with, and for hardcore scenario players, like this stuff. Okay, these are all grenade launchers. All right. They make really good grenade launchers. Pretty much they're the only company that makes grenade launchers other than Metadyne and JCS. All right, so they make really awesome grenade launcher stuff. But pretty much if you're a hardcore scenario player, I wouldn't go with RAP4. All right, because pretty much all you're getting is a Spyder with loads of with a nice little body kit and a barrel in a stock. So that's pretty much why I don't like RAP4, and I hope this cleared some stuff up for you guys, and that pretty much answers why I don't like them that much. So thanks for watching. Please comment and subscribe, and keep your eyes out for more videos. Thanks, guys. Bye.